My name's Roger Bragg, and I was involved in a motorcycle accident where a driver turned left in front of me in an intersection, and I was forced to avoid killing myself on the bumper by crashing the bike. It ripped all the tendons in my right foot, and my Achilles heel and plantar fasciitis is hanging on by just millimeters. And my left foot, I have a few more millimeters. It's caused injuries. My ribs were actually displaced out of my spine, had to be reset. I had a concussion and some scarring from it, and still have a bone protruding from my hand, awaiting surgery. And I was wearing a helmet and leathers and protective gear. Immediately following the accident, I guess I just had, frankly, survivability concerns. My fiance watched me fall into basically a coma for a couple of days before I could get into the emergency room, because I was full of just adrenaline after the accident, so I didn't realize just how injured I was. And so my immediate concerns were how permanent and debilitating were these injuries going to be, because once the adrenaline wore off, I recognized how hurt I really was, and would that limit my lifestyle as far as being able to ski again or hike again or even walk. Again, my fiance had a friend who had a law firm who had a personal injury department. We called them initially. They just didn't do anything for 6 months or whatever, and of course the advertising about the one call, that's all type of thing. And upon calling, your firm was so responsive and so accommodating, and made me feel like someone really cared, and immediately got me in to see physical therapists and doctors, and that's when they reset my ribs, and it just felt like they took a hot arrow out of my back. I mean, it was just amazing to have, after a couple months experience with someone who wasn't that dedicated, to come into a firm who was totally dedicated and immediately taking care of my needs. I was very impressed. So I guess it was just simple advertising that made me call, but it's been the performance and dedication that's kept me here. So. Robin is a steely-eyed missile man, for lack of a better word. She's ultra responsive, really cared about my needs. Brett, up to and including our recent meeting, is just been amazing. So, and I am glad he's not laying down, so to speak, and really going to bat for me and recognizing that this was a life-altering event that wasn't my fault, and is working hard to make sure that I come out on the other end of this okay. Do not wait. Call immediately. Get you guys on board immediately. Let them know what's going on, because it was just such a amazing experience that once I did make that call, and I talked to Robin, so many things went into motion so quickly that frankly I was taken back by just the sheer efficiency of it all. But my recommendation would be, do not wait a day. I call from their emergency room if you have to, and get someone in your corner, because I have found out that nobody else will be.